ordinary folks to touch the lives of others in extraordinary, even eternal, everlasting ways. Like for me, for instance, I just want to go live with this for a second. I know that a big reason why I am here today, not just here on this stage, not just as a pastor, but I know a big reason of why I am here as a believer, as a follower of Christ, as a lover of Jesus. I know a big reason for that has everything to do with a guy named Mr. Ron Belmont Sr. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. He looks like Ed Asner. But anyways, okay? See, back when I was 12 years old, growing up in Montville, right, just up the street, Morris County, my parents owned this sort of grocery slash deli slash bagel coffee shop place called K's Food Plus. Can you guess what the K was for? K's Food Plus, okay? On 191 Changebridge Road, Montville, New Jersey, okay? And every morning, Mr. Ron Belmont would come into K's Food Plus and he'd get a large cup of coffee and a daily record. You could do that for less than $1 back then, okay? He would get this cup of coffee and his daily record, and he would just be kind of chatting with my dad, right? Just started up a conversation. He comes in, he's a regular every day, right? And during the summer days, gosh, I tell you, I was like this 9, 10, 11, 12-year-old kid, and I was just bouncing off the walls. I'm like in the back of the store, like not towards the counter, but like in the back where we had the Pac-Man video games and the Centipede and Asteroids, you know, doing that whole thing, popping as many Snapples, Fun Dip, whatchamacallits, just eating all this stuff, right? And Mr. Belmont goes to my dad, "Hey, so is that your son back there? I noticed you got a boy." And my dad's like, "Oh yeah, he's a very special boy, but very." So, anyway. And, you know, they start talking, and Mr. Belmont goes, "Well, you know, I actually have 2 sons about his age. I got Ron Jr. and Jimmy Belmont, and, you know, every Thursday night, I take them to this thing called Christian Service Brigade, like Stockade. It's basically like a Christian Boy Scouts, right? And, you know, we take them there, they play, you know, dodgeball and capture the flag, and we throw in a Bible study lesson in there and stuff like that. Hey, your boy might like it, you know. Would you mind if I could come by and pick him up and we can go together?" My dad's like, "Oh, yeah, sure, take him, right?" And so we do this, right? We do this every Thursday, and it was just the greatest thing. I didn't know what was happening, right? I'm just going along. I'm there for the ride. And summer rolls around, and then they got this thing called Northern Frontiers. It's like their big summer campus where they get all their Stockade, all their Christian Service Brigade boys. They all get together. They go upstate New York, and they have this, you know, this camp there for a week. And I tell you something, I don't know what it was. I had been going to church all my life, all that stuff. I've been going to Sunday school, Bible studies, and all those things. But I don't know what it was, but maybe it was the campfire and the marshmallow. I heard the gospel for the first time then. And I put my faith in Jesus Christ for the first time. I heard the gospel for the first time, and I believed for the first time in my life that I needed a Savior, and that Savior was Jesus Christ. And just think about this for a second. All of this because of a man named Ron who took the time. We're all busy, right? Ron, Mr. Belmont, he was a busy guy, right? But he actually took the time to just kind of notice what was going on every day, right? And invest in a little snot-nosed, sugar-high Korean kid and invite him to leave a coffee shop and go to camp. Guys, do we understand this here? I'm in the kingdom today because of Ed Asner. But honestly though, right? I can't imagine what my life would be like today if Mr. Belmont didn't do that. I am so indebted to him. And you know, let me tell you something here. So I know what some of you guys are thinking. Mr. Belmont, he was not like this spiritual, theological guru, okay? He was not a world-renowned scholar. He didn't have to be. He didn't have all the answers to life together. You know, I don't even know if he ever, I can't recall him ever actually like saying a Bible verse to me. Seriously. He didn't have the perfect life, and he didn't need to have the perfect life. But what he did have was just this simple heart of obedience towards God and a willingness to just make a simple ask, to take the time and actually notice and make a simple invitation. Hey, Mr. K, would your boy like to come check this out?